They are the new Spurs. Manchester United was slammed by Roy Keane for their performance against Spurs. Keane said, "I think Man United are the new Spurs. Desperate, absolutely desperate. The biggest insult. I always think about teams. Teams who can't do it away from home, or players who aren't up for it away from home.no leadership, gave bad goals away. It's easy to play against Man United. Come here and do it." During the match against Newcastle, a fan close to the Manchester City bench requested substitutions from Pep Guardiola. Guardiola gestured to a supporter near the City bench to replace him as manager following a verbal confrontation. After the match, Guardiola revealed that he asked the fan which player should be taken out and who should come in. Guardiola invited the fan to come to the bench and make the substitutions himself. He believed that the team was still fighting and had a chance of winning, and there was no need for any substitutions. Disastrous debut. Moisescaicedo has experienced a debut to forget. Moisescaicedo had a disastrous debut for Chelsea after being signed for a record-breaking fee of £115 million in a bidding war with Liverpool. In a match against West Ham, he made mistakes and conceded a penalty that resulted in a 3-1 defeat for the team. Jamie Carragher deemed it a poor and lazy challenge. Liverpool win appeal against AlexismacAllister red card. The suspension of Liverpool midfielder AlexismacAllister's red card against Bournemouth was removed by the Football Association's Independent Regulatory Commission after the Reds appealed. The midfielder received a straight red card from referee Thomas Bramall in the 58th minute for a challenge on Ryan Christie, which surprised him, as he caught the Bournemouth player with his studs while going for a loose bouncing ball. 5 red cards. There are 5 red cards in the Matchweek 2. McAllister's red card against Bournemouth. Gloves Matheus Nunes receives a red card late against Brighton for his second yellow card of the match. Fulham's captain Tim Reams received a second yellow card and was sent off against Brentford. West Ham United's Knife Agate sees red after he picks up his second yellow card of the match against Chelsea. Arsenal's Tomiyasu shown red after picking up second yellow against Crystal Palace. 14 yellow cards for time wasting in the opening 2 game weeks. Fulham boss Marco Silva said, "We'll have over 200 yellows in the first 10 weeks. There are new rules and we have to get used to it. The Premier League is totally different now to last season or the season before or 20 years ago. We have to adapt. It's difficult to understand." Absolute comedy. Jordan Pickford conceded a penalty in Everton's match against Aston Villa on Sunday after colliding with John McGinn. The incident was compared to last week's game between Wolves and Manchester United, where Andre Onana was let off after a similar foul. Fans have criticised the inconsistency in Premier League refereeing, labelling it absolute comedy that Onana's foul was not given as a penalty while Pickford's was. Kaoru Mitoma's brilliance. The electrifying Mitoma kicked off the game, scoring in just 15 minutes with a goal that could have easily been considered for goal of the season. The skilled Japan forward moved fluidly past 2 Wolves players in close range, exhibiting his impressive footwork, before calmly side-footing the ball past Jose Asa and into the net. He collected the ball on the touchline inside the opponent's half and managed to outsmart the entire defense with an unbeatable combination of speed, strength and remarkable ball control. He then wrapped up his spectacular display with a composed finish once he only had the goalkeeper to contend with. The entire sequence of events took a mere 7 seconds, leaving spectators in awe. Arsenal star Saka equals Premier League record set by Paul Merson. Bukayo Saka matched Paul Merson's record of 82 consecutive Premier League games for Arsenal, in their match against Crystal Palace. Merson, who played for Arsenal between 1985 and 1997, won 2 league titles during his time there. Like Saka, Merson often played on the right wing and scored goals regularly.